seen Jarrell Miller on the card. I was like, listen, Jarrell Miller ain't coming to this press conference and just to sit down there in radio silence and do nothing. Jarrell Miller, nah, man. Jarrell Miller came through. He came through. First of all, he stuck it on Daniel Dubois, just basically trying to sort of talk about he's some sort of quitter and doesn't, he's not serious and he doesn't really take him seriously. But obviously on other videos, on other YouTube channels where they interview Jerome Miller, he's taking Daniel Dubois seriously. But Jerome Miller likes the vibes. He wants to kick it off a bit, get a bit of a buzz going. He even said it himself. It's a bit low key in this press conference. Let me just say some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what not Daniel Dubois, what Jerome Miller did, sticking it on on Daniel Dubois. And Jerome Miller then coming off Anthony Joshua. Like, I thought he wasn't going to do it. I thought it was going to be low key. I thought it was going to be chilled. And then he had to come out and then he's saying that Deontay Wilder would absolutely smoke Anthony Joshua. And he's basically trying to say that he doesn't want no smoke with Deontay Wilder. And I knew he was going to try this. And I was surprised considering, some of these mishaps that Daniel Dubois had. That AJ didn't even come for him on that level. But, Jerome Miller out of New York, like, he's just a talker. The guy knows how to talk, and I'm telling you, forget about issues and all that, because he's got a mouth and he talks. But that's every boxing promoter's dream, and this is why he's here. They called him. They could have called the other people. They called him. They know he's a talker. They knew he was going to do this at this press conference. They knew exactly what they were doing. Getting him involved in the fight. And talking sells in boxing, and Jerome Miller definitely knows how to talk. But yeah, man, it was an interesting press conference. Like, typical, nothing I didn't expect, but I was very looking forward to see how Jerome Miller and Anthony Joshua was going to interact. And in the press conference, AJ was very sort of, he's coming with a different vibe. Even the way he was interacting with Otto Wallen didn't really do anything sort of like negative against him or trying to bring some sort of persona. But AJ is just like, listen, I'm coming to knock this guy out. I'm coming to, do a demolition job. And that is the kind of mentality Anthony Joshua needs to have to do a demolition job, do the business against Otto Wallen. And then I'm expecting Wilder to do the same. I'm gonna make a separate video on talking about how I believe Deontay Wilder's gonna go about fighting Joseph Parker. But Anthony Joshua he's desperate. He wants to make a statement. Let's just put it that way. He wants to make a statement. He's not coming in here to do like that time when he was giving Andrew Ruiz the belts and not talking with Usyk and then just getting. Listen, he wants to go in there, do a demolition job, especially considering the fact that Jarrell Miller is here, Wilder's here. He wants to make a statement in front of these guys to tell them, listen, I'm not playing. I'm not here to sort of, mess around. You guys think he was even talking about they think I'm not in my prime shape or something like that. AJ wants to make a devastating statement, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Because against the Hellenius, it wasn't really the best against what's the other guy's name? Jermaine Franklin. It wasn't necessarily the best sort of fight, and he's changed. I believe he's gonna have. Is it Ben Davison gonna be his trainer for this fight, or is Derek James gonna be? A bit of confusion there. So what type of AJ are we gonna see? We don't know in the ring, but in terms of the persona, this is what you're gonna. This is this is the kind of persona he's gonna have to have. Mean, not playing around. Devastating job, devastating knockout, highlight reel, set up the Wilder fight. That's exactly what Anthony Joshua needs to do next. But man, gonna be interesting. What's gonna happen next for Anthony Joshua in this fight against Otto Wallin. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about that fight and how I believe it's gonna go down. I'm gonna make a vid on Jarrell Miller as well against Dubois, and definitely make a vid about Wilder versus Joseph Parker. How I feel that fight is gonna go down. What's it, you guys? What did you think about the press conference? What did you think about Miller confronting Anthony Joshua and trying to stick it on him, and Anthony Joshua not having it, trying to push back? But listen, considering what this Jerome Miller did, losing out on his world title shot, man, AJ, like, maybe it was just didn't really come to his mind. But listen, Jerome Miller supposed to have had his shot against like, he was literally telling Anthony Joshua that Anthony Joshua lost to Andrew Ruiz, but bro, you had the opportunity. That meant to be you in that ring, bro. Listen, Anthony Joshua just stuck it on this guy, man. But yeah, drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys think about this press conference and what you guys think about the overall card itself, and what are you guys' predictions for what is going to happen, especially in the fights that we're all really looking forward to, the AJ Wallin Wilder versus Joseph Parker and Jarrell Miller versus Dubois. What do you guys think about those three fights, and what do you guys think about the others on the card as well? Not Dimitri Bivol on the card as well, Optaya on the card as well. I believe Junior Farr is also on the card as well. I think it's Junior Farr. I believe he's fighting Frank Sanchez. A lot of names on this card, man. But let's see what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section below, and be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Cool.